What's going on, guys? Just when I have lost faith in television, something like this really brings a smile to my face. And what I mean by this is finally we are getting a prequel to Supernatural by courtesy of Dean Winchester himself, Jensen Ackles, and his wife Danielle Ackles. Now they are going to be doing a prequel for the fans. It's going to be going to CW. Eric Kripke is supposed to be returning. Now, what's even more interesting is this is supposed to be eyeing the parents, obviously, Mary and John Winchester. I don't know exactly how they're going to do this. Apparently, this is going to be in the 70s. There's a lot of articles, which again I'm gonna be leaving a few down in the description below if you guys really want to go into it. But Eric Kripke himself is tweeting about it. Jensen, Danielle's talking about it. I'm hoping Jared comes back to voice Sam somehow. Maybe they could do this from maybe talking in heaven or something. I don't know. But they've even tried two other spin-off shows for Supernatural. They've tried the Wayward. They've tried the one with the Wayward Sisters and the Blood War one. They've tried so many, and now that we are finally getting a amazing possibility. This is what really is going to make me excited, because again, if you guys know anything about me and what I don't mind the CW, but the CW has a big problem with doing teen dramas, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm praying they don't do this. I'm praying that they do not bring certain things into the show just to make others happy, to bow down and go, okay, this is what we think would happen. No, we have ones that we know for a fact what would happen. Obviously, if Jensen's going to be behind this, him playing Dean Winchester for 15 years, he knows how the characters are going to act. He knows. I mean, the man has directed a few more than a few episodes of Supernatural. And, even with his wife's knowledge of the show and her guest starring on the show, no matter what anybody may think of her, there's been issues with, oh, she's this of an act. No, she's a wonderful actress as well. You just got to give her a chance. I think that this is in very good hands. If it was within someone else's hands, other than someone that has been in the show for as long as he has, or a writer or someone else that has not been on the show or done it, then I think this is going to be absolutely amazing. I think what they should do is show possibilities of what they did before they got married and then after Mary was killed. I personally would love to see that. I know we saw that a few times in the comics, sometimes in flashbacks during the show, books. So there is a lot that they can do within the show. There's a good amount of years that we can do up till about 2005, 2006. So that's a good, if they're gonna have it in the 70s, they got about a good 4 years they can work with. And again, seeing this again really does bring a smile to my face. Me being a longtime fan of this franchise, and them finally being able to bring it back again. We may see some familiar faces. We may not see some familiar faces. We may see Jeffrey Dean Morgan return as John Winchester, as like an older version of him, or we may see Jensen return on screen. We may see Jared return on screen. Hell, we may even see Jack return. We may see Bobby return. We may see Rowena return. We may see Samantha Smith return as the legendary Mary. We may see Chuck return as God for however long. We may even see Jody. We may see Charlie at some point, maybe. I don't know. I mean, just different things that they could do that would probably work with the story, because there's so much within the supernatural realm that can be explored. This could be another great way to do a spinoff, because of all these amazing actors and actresses that were on this show, and this is what made their career. And they made such an amazing show. I think that they can continue it whichever way they do, as long as they know what they're doing, which I have full faith in. So I'm fully supporting this. Again, I just got to see what they come up with. I am very looking much forward to this. Expectancy probably within 2022 or 23. The latest, I'd probably say 23. The earliest, I'd probably say next year. But it all depends on what they're able to do. Obviously, Jensen, he's been doing for the boys, and he's going to be working on whatever else. Same thing with his wife. And it depends if Jared wants to get involved with him doing Walker, and of course everybody else who they may or may not want to bring in to the fold, and who is available at this particular time frame. So I have nothing but love and support for this. Again, it's got my full support behind this. I'm very excited to see this. I'm very excited for the history of the family, and also what happened prior, before we got introduced to Dean and Sam. So let me know what you guys think about this. I'm definitely going to be going over this a lot more. Let me know your thoughts were about this down in the comments down below. You guys decide for this. And as always, I'm seeing you guys on the very next video.